Alright. So I'm at Crater Lake. If you know what Crater Lake is, it's known for being like the clearest, deepest, lake here in Oregon. I had the window open, but the smoke from the fires and dust storms and everything are flying in. And, okay, more healing journey stuff. I think it's interesting that it's up in flames today. Crater Lake to me really represents the depths of the gaping wound that I have carried with me in my heart for 45 years. A gaping wound in my heart over not having what I wanted, right? Family, blood, people to depend on, people who cared if I lived or died, a mommy, daddy, brother, children, husband, all that good stuff. So I came here to make peace with that wound and leave it behind. And of course, it's on flames, it's in flames, it's on fire. It's windy, blood. Look at this. It's like, oh my god, it's one of the most beautiful places and you can see nothing. To me, that kind of represents the spiritual journey and the cleaning, the cleansing of deep, like Crater Lake, gaping, like my heart, wounds. So these abandonment wounds, trauma, blah, 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 have been, not the easiest cup of tea to drink. And it's taken me a while to find myself. See, if you're not brought up in families like I was, you don't understand what it is like to be brought into this world without love and being gaslighted, like literally. That's how I was brought up. So I had to step out on my own. I mean, I knew that something wasn't right. I just didn't know what that something was, because how do you know? Until you get away and find yourself in nature. Yeah, I tried the pills, I tried the gurus, I tried every distraction almost. Not every single one, but most. I tried oming it away. I tried law of attraction, which, by the way, is total fucking bullshit. Like attracts like. Bullcrap. That is spiritual damnation and actual really criminal blame and shame that leads to suicide and further traumatizes victims of abuse. Like attracts like. So let's take that for an example. You're born into a narcissistic, psychopathic, abusive, violent family. Is it because that baby is a narcissistic, abusive, violent criminal? You have a hard time answering that, don't you? So then we carry these trauma wounds, and everybody dates their parents, right? Different names, hopefully. Or, hopefully not exactly them, but somebody very similar to them, right? Did you bring it upon yourself because you are less than? Yeah, these spiritual gurus, and I need to talk about it because I don't want people to make my same mistakes, but I had these people on my show, one of them on every week, who would literally tell me how wrong I am for not not thinking there's a difference between right and wrong. That purposefully going out of your way to hurt people was just morally wrong. I was gaslighted and basically beat into me, forced to believe that, I brought it all on. It's me. I question that. I don't even know. And then I figured, well, fuck it. All right. So all the gaslighters are right, and it's just me standing in my truth. Maybe I am crazy. Maybe I just do need to die. Maybe I just don't belong in this world and I was a total fucking mistake. Maybe I was brought here just to be terrorized and tortured and I'm just the universe's pincushion. And while all that was true, and those of you that don't live in that world can never understand, you do not have the right to diminish it and say it does not exist. Oh, it does exist. And for all of you compassionate spiritual beings, why is it that you're trying to beat it out of people or pretend that it doesn't exist or convincing them that just oming it away or thinking happy thoughts, all of a sudden your parents are going to love you? All of a sudden, people are going to be nice and give back what you give. Yeah, that kind of thinking, that blaming, that shaming, that's up in fucking flames here. And I'll tell you what else is on fire. I know what self-love is, thanks to you. I know what it isn't, thanks to you. I know what the real spiritual journey is. And I know that you're just a bunch of distractors. The only people that would gaslight you into believing that your reality isn't real are those creating that reality, or, which technically the end result is the same, but or people who are so fucking drugged up, medicated, TV'd out, alcoholed out, drugged out, that they just don't care. And again, end result is the same. So your mantras, your ohms, your blah, 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 no, that ain't going to do it. What's going to do it is feeling it. What's going to do it is not being afraid to get a little messy, have circles under your eyes, to cry, to feel. Feeling, being human, is not a crime. Now, I get it when you're in the city and you're, trying to keep up with all that. You might feel like it is because it's a distraction, right? Real healing is a distraction from the synthetic world. So it's up to you to decide what you want. You want the synthetic world? You want the real world? You want to feel and heal? Or you want to stay traumatized and traumatize everyone else around you? Yep. All smoky. Up in flames. What's up in flames is all of those years of blame and shame, all those fake spiritual gurus, all the gaslighters, all the fake friends, all the people that mimicked my family. I'm leaving all of this here in this deep hole and burning it up. I appreciate it. I do. Yep. I appreciate it now. That doesn't mean you should shame or ridicule somebody going through it and, oh, well, they brought it on themselves. That's a leper. We better stay away because it's going to infect me. Love and light, bro. Dude. Show me a real spiritual teacher. Show me a spiritual teacher that feels. And I'll show you a real spiritual teacher. Yep. Show me one that isn't afraid to get dirty or messy. Yep, and I'll show you one. I hate to say it, but yeah, all those ones I had on my show, just like almost every person I've ever dated, was my parents. Is it because there's something wrong with me? No, it was because it was all I knew. If you're in that situation, you have to get away. Sticking around expecting other people to change or thinking that, oh, well, if I'm nicer, he'll love me, she'll love me, blah, blah, blah. No, 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 no. This is the greatest, toughest walk in self-love, where you will learn to love yourself. And when you do come to the place where you start to love yourself, you will remove yourself from those chains, that bondage, that the pain, the shame, the blame, the guilt, the not good enough. I'm thinking a lot about all these things I have, issues and stuff, and while I may still talk about them in hopes of helping other people on their journey, thinking that they're alone, poof, the anger, the everything is gone. And my parents clearly, they got some issues, right? They must be carrying with them way more pain than they could have inflicted upon me. Not everybody is here to heal. Some parasites are here just to be teachers, to teach the real warriors the lessons that those oming and mantring and law of attractioning and sitting on a computer all day, it away, ain't working, dude. You can't meditate it away, love and light it away, infinite love it away, course of awakening away. 45 years of begging, desiring, and even after I did walk away, knowing that I had to, still hope that they would love me. Burn that fucking shit up, and guess what? It's all replaced, So I didn't have blood family, but I got family. So I don't have blood brothers or sisters, but I got brothers and sisters. So I don't have blood children, but I have children. I don't have blood aunts and uncles or grandparents, but I've got them. I found my tribe. Yep, and it isn't all love and light and lollipops and rainbows and unicorns and fairies and chirping birds. Oh, there's a lot of that. But only part of it. That's only part of this full spectrum of this magical kingdom. And anyone trying to keep you in this la 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 la, don't feel, ooh, there's something wrong with that. Please love yourself and get away. Burn that fucking shit up, right? Drop it in that bottomless pit. The incinerator. What do they say? Hot as hell, hell's hot. I don't know. If that's true, I guess, then what would heaven be freezing? It's kind of cold. So yeah, kind of weird, all the everything around, and I'm kind of bummed I don't get to see it all clear, but also kind of cool I get to see it in a day like this, because how many people get to do that? And I think it is perfectly mirroring my healing. So, I hope you can join me in your healing process. What is it that you have to heal? And how much longer are you going to carry it with you? There is hope. Within yourself, within your heart, within your soul, within discovering your own uniqueness, your ability to love and be loved, and even finding out what love actually is. Chances are, it isn't what you watched on TV or grew up with or is told. Go find it for yourself. Yep, and go tell it on the mountain. How tall are we? We're like 77 feet up. Anyways, have a good day. Peace.